For the first time since 2008, Ohio University women's basketball is in the championship game of the Mid-American Conference Tournament, and the Cats are trying to raise their first tournament trophy since 1986. They won it in the semifinals on Friday afternoon at Quicken Loans Arena, 63-55 over the fourth-seeded Buffalo Bulls. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein. Jake Armada joins me at the Joe Tate Perch at the Q. Our recap is supported by Donwood Toyota. See them on the web at donwoodtoyota.com, 900 East State Street in Athens. Jake, you've seen this ball club game in and game out all season long. This is one of the few times where Ohio hasn't imposed their own will on the opposition. They won the ball game today by playing somebody else's style and beating them at their own game.
As we mentioned in our preview, Russ, that Buffalo's a physical team. They score a lot of points in the paint, but today it was Ohio that scored points in the paint. 32 points in the paint for the Bobcats compared to Buffalo's 12. The three ball wasn't working for Ohio today, so why not take it straight to the hoop and score from there?
8 of 25 from three. That's not the entire story there. Some of those threes on time, on target, and Ohio's lone senior, Mariah Bayard, banged down a couple from the same spot on the floor.
Well, she was 1 for 7 from the three line before she nailed down those two shots. As we talked to Bob Bolton today, she goes well beyond the box score on the court, but today she was spectacular from the floor, hitting those two threes.
13 apiece for Lexi Baldwin, Mariah Bayard, and Kiana Black. Of course, you expect the scoring there, but the facilitator in the offense today on both the offensive and defensive ends, how about Kat Yell? Career high 8 assists in the contest. That's 2 better than her previous high water mark. She most certainly was a big reason why Ohio won this game.
Well, just because of her eyesight out on the court, the way she can see the floor, the way she can see things happening in front of her as well. She didn't score a lot today, and she hasn't really, the second half of the season, but hey, she gives girls the basketball. She gives other girls the opportunity to score, and that's what you need out of this ball club.
3 ties, 3 lead changes. Ohio was on top by 5 at the halftime break, 27-22. They win the ball game by 8, 63-55. With Jake on the call, here's how it sounded at the Q.
It's reeled down by Kiana Black, and she'll find Kat Yell dribbling her way into the forecourt from right to left. Down low to Lankins. Lankins hoops one up and in with the right hand. Right underneath the basket. Those will be the first 2 points for the Bobcats this afternoon. She'll find Kiana Black, and Black will dribble from right to left and dish one down to Bosinger, who will put one up and in for Ohio. Right off the glass. That ties it up at 7 with 15:40 left to go in this first half. Reed, top of the key, has 7 left to shoot. Drives right to the lane, kicks it to Sharkey. A long 2 ball from the corner. She nails it. Pinballed around and picked up by Lankins. Refresh shot clock for Ohio. Into the corner, Harris, left side, 3 ball. She nicks it down. 14-12, under 10 minutes now left to go in this first half. The Bobcats up 2. Ohio leads by 5, 19-14. Joanna Smith from the left corner, a 3. She knocks it down. And with that, now it's 19-17. Buffalo's down within a bucket now.
They are 3 of 8 from 3. Ohio 3 of 12. Keep shooting, Bobcats, because eventually they're going to start falling.
Bosinger 3. There you go, Russ. She knocks it down. Well, who do you have, a crystal ball with you or something? Or
on cue, a bang from corner left. 4 for 13, and Ohio's on top by 5 again.
Buffalo's still hanging around there, even though Ohio, every time they get a bucket, Buffalo responds. A 3 ball, yes, from KB. And with that, Ohio 36, Buffalo 30, 16:30 left to go in the second half. That's what Ohio needed coming out of the locker room. Smith being guarded by Black, and Black shuffling her feet well. And Smith trying to get around her, dishes one right to Sharkey beneath the lid. She'll lay one up and in easily with the right hand. Out front, Jenkins swings it around to the right side to Harris. Drives to the lane, kicks it into the left corner to Baldwin. Baldwin to Black, left of the lane, puts it up and off the glass and finds the bottom of the net. 41-38, 11:40 left to go in the second half. Ohio out in front. So Ohio on the offensive possession down to our right. They fire one down low to Harris. Harris from the left. Black lays one up and in. Nice little smooch off the glass there from Harris.
That was a great job by Kiki Lampkins to get it down low. It was a laser.
10:36 left to go in this afternoon's contest. Jenkins looking, bounces one right to Baldwin. Lays one up and in with a right hand. That was nice there. She finished with the right hand at the left block. 9:27 left to go in the second half. Bosinger right side 3. She swishes it. That was big for Buffalo. 45-43 now. With now under 8 minutes left to go in today's contest. 45-43, Ohio leads. So Black left side of the lane puts up a right-handed runner. She hits it high off the window. They'll bounce one to the left side corner now to Lankins. Baseline left, she'll kick it back out to Yell. Into the corner to Bayard. A corner 3 ball. Yes, she knocks it down. A 3 for Bayard, extends it the lead to a 52-47 game. 52-51, 2:55 left to go. Is Bayard right corner, three ball. Yes, she knocks it down for the Cats. 55-51, 2:50 left to go. We talked about that three from earlier. I think that she just outdid herself on that three right there. Unbelievable from Bayard.
She's a ball player. Man, is she a ball player. She has really found the spot on the floor to be.
Second half, Ohio leads by 2, 55-53. Baldwin right to the lane, puts one up off the glass and in for Ohio. A half-court shot, that's all she wrote. It's missed, 63-55. Still the Bobcats ride with wheels of fire right into the MAC finals tomorrow afternoon against either Eastern Michigan or Ball State.
So at time of taping, we're not sure the date in the tournament final. It's either Ball State or Eastern Michigan. Two teams Ohio, of course, has seen throughout the course of the season. Eastern Michigan, perhaps another team of destiny.
Yeah.
They, of course, had a very horrific accident and tragedy in their basketball family as they lost a player due to a car accident during the season. They rallied around that and used that most certainly as positive motivation. Ball State, a ball club that took the 2 seed going into the tournament. What do you assess Ohio's matchup level against both ball clubs moving forward?
Well, Eastern Michigan marched into the Convo, just a month ago and beat Ohio on their own home floor. So that's something you have to look into as well. Ball State's a big club. Ohio has only played them once this season. They've seen Eastern Michigan twice. So I think the better matchup would be Eastern Michigan, but you never know. I mean, Ball State is a pretty big physical ball club. They have Natalie Fontaine, a MAC Player of the Year candidate. Then again, Eastern Michigan has Shea Sweeney, another MAC East Player of the Year candidate as well. We'll see.
It's your first year on these broadcasts, and you're riding the team all the way to the tournament final. You expect this every year now, don't you?
I wouldn't expect it every year, but that's up to them. It's not up to me.
No question. You and I and every other broadcaster just calls what happens on the floor, and a lot of winning this year for the Bobcats. We remind you there is a Bobcat Bash at Zacalo's Mexican Grill prior to the ball game. Of course, Bobcat fans love to have fun with a winning ball club. Have fun at Zacalo's coming up on Saturday morning at 11:30. The tip's at 1. It's just blocks away from the Q. Bobcat Bashes have been there before, and another one will be teed up on Saturday morning, 11:30, with that tip at 1 o'clock. Our coverage plans change a little bit. We'll run the broadcast through our Winston-Salem IMG offices on Saturday. It will air on Power 105 in Southeast Ohio and across the entire region, originating from our flagship station of the Ohio IMG Sports Network. Jake and I will be on the air at 12:45 with the pregame show on a tip at 1 o'clock as Ohio will either see Eastern Michigan or Ball State. This recap is supported by Donwood Toyota. See them on the web at donwoodtoyota.com. Thanks to Tanner Smith and Ryan Cochran and the entire Bobcat TV crew. Now for Jake Armada, I'm Russ Eisenstein, repeating today's happy final. Ohio 63, Buffalo 55. On to the title game now. This is Bobcat TV.